This moment is a gift to realignment of the shift. Embodied in the way a new vibration takes its.
Hey, I sent you a new link via text because that was actually an old one. So I updated it in the Chrysalis and just texted it to you. Okay, see you in a minute.
Here we are, designing destiny, a quest to see a leadership style of ecstasy. Perplexly maybe no boundaries around me, just a subtle flowing force directed on a clear course. A crystallizing, newly shining, realigning. This is a styling of a new earth rhythm, an inner light vibration prism. A new way has arisen, and here I am listening. Are you listening? Come with me and you will see. We drop the shadow of suffering and misery, recreating the vision we wish to see. A heaven on earth, liberated frequency. A new place to call home, where we dance in our secret stardom. Preparing lights, camera, action. What do you desire to attract in? Life is a stage, a holy place, to feel fully embraced as you are. In your essence, teaching your lessons, alchemizing challenges into blessings. Hey, this is the way. Yes, we are stars tonight, and we're burning bright through the dark of night. We are born.
Hi. Okay, so you found your way here. Where was it showing the Queen Herbie link? You're on mute.
It was in the Masterclass link, but someone must have caught it and fixed it in time.
Changed it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ugh. I like had a feeling. I was like, wait a minute. And Ash was like, no, it's fine. I have a fever. I need to go. And I was like, I don't think it's fine. So I went back to Moses' link.
Okay.
What I actually did is I went into our scheduled Zoom, which has like it's like in everyone's calendar.
Perfect. Okay.
And then you found your way here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's promising. I sent it to Carla.
Yeah, now and when you go to the Masterclass section, it took me right here. So it's perfect, whatever you did.
Okay, we're gonna do. I'm not very on brand right now. I should probably change my shirt. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Who's this girl wearing black?
I've never seen you in black. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just the pure walking down didn't do it. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Yay. Okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, so I listened to Stardom, and Stardom I feel like is more like it is the theme, but I just feel like the other one people are going to be like so hyped and they're going to want to like play it in their sets.
Ruby, I want to play that. And Tark is here. Should I go have him come down and be rapping on it with me?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna call him. Oh, he just shows up. Come here, Tark.
Perfect. We're gonna have you
rap with us.
enjoy.
Oh,
Hi.
Rick. Mark's in the house.
Hi.
Hi,
I got
perfect.
I got this little chair.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
I'll share this song, and that's the one Life Comes to Me, right?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I'll just test it right now. And then we just need to think of what question we want to ask people. You hear this?
Come to life. Life will come to you.
Boom.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
okay, get this up here a little bit more.
what question do we want to ask people as they enter in the chat?
Like, so the whole presentation is going to be about their like defining their power character. So I think something around that is like how, or no, here's the question. How do you want people to feel when they are in your presence? Whether you're on stage, online, anytime that they see you, how do you want people to feel when they're in your presence?
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh,
Maybe there's a cushion or something that can elevate.
I don't know. Hold on. What could you grab?
So then, so you have a slideshow.
Outside.
Also, can you just give like a little like wipe to your camera there?
Yeah, I've got it.
It's slightly pixelated, and I don't know if that is just Wi-Fi.
Is that good? Is that better? Hold on one sec. Let's see. Settings. It might just be because I've got
Just help a bit. Yeah, if other people in the house are able to go off of Wi-Fi, sometimes that will help. They can just like hotspot for the time of the call.
got it. Hold on.
Good to see you all.
Good to see you.
Love your pearls. Love your pearls.
Oh, guess what? Wait, you're gonna love this pearl the mostest, though.
And this pearl is the cutest.
Pearl's the most cutest. Pretty girly. Pretty
Did
girly.
you get your pearls from Sam as well?
From who's Sam?
Oh, Sam is father.
Different.
Father of pearls. Yeah.
I'm
I would love to meet Sam. I am obsessed with pearls. They're a key aesthetic in my whole existence.
we're about to drop even more into your whole the whole like you're dialed, Sugar Sloan. You're dialed, and tonight we're gonna dial everybody else.
Cool. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Yay. And then, so I just wanted to go over the flow a little bit. So we'll play the song.
Does it still look pixelated?
No.
Okay.
No, it's way better.
Yeah.
We'll play the song. I'll introduce you and just kind of edify you and share that, you are my branding guru and who we've, worked with for Resonance, and just kind of like give you that platform. And then you will take it away. And
I've got so much prepared, and I'm just gonna have to go fast through a bunch of things, but I think we're gonna be able to land, and then I have some homework for everybody for next week, which is gonna like lead into Dima's messaging piece.
Perfect. Wonderful. And if there ever feels like a moment where you like want to give people like a bathroom break, we could play another one of your songs and let it breathe. But I think we kind of base it on like if you're going to get through the content or not. If not, we'll just cruise through it and let them hang on for dear life.
Let's go.
So you want to mime it when?
Hold on one sec. I'm just wanting to find.
And for this song, I think we'll keep you guys muted. Like you could rap along with yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work.
No, 100%. I get it. Ruby, I'm gonna send you over in text message here. I did a song and I had Hyperlight like give some love to it. It's a super dope song about, let me see here real quick.
Perfect. Okay, wonderful. So that could be our bathroom break song.
Bathroom break songs. It's about a 5-minute song, so it could be perfect to play that whole song. Yeah, and Hyperlight like gave it the most dopest bass drop in the whole fucking world. It's so
Yes. Okay. It was needing
song.
that. It was wanting that to like fill in the Avatar brand of like,
Well.
it's beautiful, but like this
No,
feels so
you were the
random.
catalyst. You were the full catalyst for that, Ruby. Can you
Yay.
those up?
Oh my God. Perfect. Well, our waiting room is filling up here.
A little bit. Just
Hey,
Okay.
I feel so excited for this call. Well, thanks for doing this.
Oh my God, Ruby. I love you. I
I
just love you.
I'm proud of you. I still want all the Burning Man stories.
Holy
Oh my
smokes.
God.
Shit. Yeah, it's good stories. I DJ'd the moment the man blew up on a Braxton.
I was watching on Instagram and being like, my girl, let's go. I don't even need to go to Burning Man. I just send my butterflies and they play all the best
For
sets.
real. We got you. We got you.
I'll be here with my puppy.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's huge. Congratulations, Avatar. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a God moment. I'll fill you guys in on the story later, but it was like a
Feel
full.
free to share it. I mean, that could be a fun, if you have time, but like this is
maybe
a
at the-
good spot to share your wins.
Yeah, maybe at the very end or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll flow with it.
There's
Well,
like
I'm gonna get it started right on time though, so we can
Yeah,
have
let's
more
go.
time to move through everything because we got a lot to get through.
Wait. What time do we go until? Remind me again.
7:30.
9:30. Okay, perfect. Perfect timing.
Yeah, so you got 2 hours. Yeah.
I'm so excited. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We're doing it. I'm gonna have Tarek join the resonance, by the way.
Yeah, we
Coming
got
in.
it in here.
It's coming in.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and waiting till exactly 5:30.
I know. This minute is the longest minute in the entire.
I know, longest. Probably so long when you're waiting for them. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Come to life. Life will come to you. Yeah. That's right. Get down on the dance floor.
Yes, for the rhythm and the bass. The men and the women are ready, taking over every place. Life comes to me, no one ever have to chase. It's all about my energy and the way I vibrate. Getting sweaty, then we hydrate. Path ahead is a highway. Stay blessed is my mantra. When the dance is tantra, can I be frank like Sinatra? I'll do it my way. I don't conform, I'm a renegade. Now I'm getting paid. On my tracks, getting rewind, getting played. Stacking green like an Everglade. In flight, entertainment, watch us levitate. On the stage, everything we do with my crew, yes, we innovate. Iterate, I'm a superhero in a cape. Titillate, good things come to me. Good things come in threes, yes, Trinity's my interstate.
Do it my way. I'll do it my way. I'll do it my way. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me. I'll do it my way. Life comes to me.
Drop it. To win it for show, you know that innocence is in my soul. Got the divinity flow, cause I sell out the shows and I'm trotting all over the globe. With Avatar and now basking I glow. Name up in lights, keeping me on my toes. Shining as big as it goes, from ashes we rose. I easily vanquish my foes. Let's redefine, go on and free your mind. We got the team combined. Vida la vie design, now do you see the signs? You better leave behind, and as you seek, you find your energy inside. Your energy inside.
Yes, we come alive.
Your energy inside.
Yes, we come alive.
Your energy inside.
Yes, we come alive.
Your energy inside.
It's all about that energy.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Oh, that was the amazing Avatara. And the rapping is he's here with us, Switch Flow, on camera with Avatara. So special. We got to have you here on your first resonance call, sharing your song. Yoo-hoo! Welcome, 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 everyone. Today is going to be so fun. And I'm really personally very excited for this call because this is a realm that I just love. I just think it is so fun. And I put the question in the chat, which is how do you want people to feel when they are in your presence? This is both online, in person. Like, what is that feeling that we want to be deriving? Because ultimately, like, that's what the music is. It's a feeling, it's a vibe. Like, people aren't listening to your song because they're like, wow, she hit that vocal line so perfectly. Like, they're like, "Poof, I feel something," right? So type in the chat, what do you want people to feel? You know, do they want to feel inspired? Do you want them to feel lit, excited, grounded, patient? Like, what is that feeling? So I'm excited to read your answers. And it is with such deep honor I get to introduce to the stage here one of my besties, one of my deep inspirations. She was like my first resonance committed student when I very first launched resonance the first time. She like sent me a Venmo before I even had a ticket page up. She's like, I'm in, I'm down. Like, and it was part of what I was like, okay, I guess I need to do this thing. Cause like Avatar just like Venmo'd me for the program. So I got to do it now. And she has just been an absolute dream to work with. She's blowing up right now. I connected her with my Burning Man contacts. And not only did she play like the biggest stages, but like at the biggest moments, like she completely just rocked Burning Man and rode it like it was her little dragon that she just got to fly around on. So I'm so proud of you. I can hardly even do anything with you anymore because you're so freaking in demand, which is kind of my own problem for creating this magical superstar, but I will deal with my sorrow. And I'm just so excited for you to share your genius with us because not only is Avatara an amazing DJ, artist, producer, just absolute baddie as an artist, but she really specializes in the branding. She's who did the branding of Resonance, who cultivated the logo, and her with the Influx team really dreamed up the essence of this container that we're in. And she consults me on my branding. So she's going to be guiding us through a process to really cultivate our signature style today. And I'm just so honored to share this stage with you. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, star pupil.
I'm so blessed. Oh my gosh, Ruby, I love you so much. Gosh, I don't even have words to describe how magical this ride has been with you. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you at Resonance. You guys have resonated up my life and continued to amplify my life. And I'm so grateful to give my gift back to each and every one of you. And today, be of service to helping each and every one of you find your signature style and how you are going to amplify your stage and stand out from all the other noise out there on the internet and on you know, it really comes down to your brand. And that's part of my genius is I have helped many big influencers, celebrities around the world develop and design their brands. I'm the brand director behind Many Faces, and today I get to offer that little gift to you guys. And so yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'm going to go ahead and do a little screen share here. I'm sending a request over.
You are granted access.
Thank you, darling. All right, so I just want to see what you guys wrote over here right before I do a little screen share here. So I'm seeing Starlight says, inspired, loved, and held. Christy says, inspired, in touch with their hearts. Patty, transported, blown open, grounded, grateful, juicy, juiced, and up and invigorated. That makes sense. Beautiful. So I'm continuing to read, just kind of browsing through you guys, but that's really the question that I always ask right at the very forefront when it comes to your branding is how do you want people to feel when they are in your presence? Whether they find you on the internet for the very first time, whether you send them over your EPK, whether they see you on a stage at a festival, whether they're going to your show because you are on stage at a dope place in a dope venue. How do you want people to feel? And I really want you to ground that into your heart. Like, how is it that I want my people in my audience, my star family, my people that I attract into my vibration? How do I want them to feel? And here's the code, my friends, is that you show up on that stage in that frequency. If you feel it, if you're the one already feeling it, so too shall your people feel that. Write that down first for a moment as I am bringing up these slides here. Papachu. Okie dokie. All right, can you guys see this okay? Signature brand style. Let's dive right on in here. All right, my friends, so your music is more than sound, it's a signal. In this masterclass, we're going to unlock your signature style, the unique essence that sets you apart as an artist. Today, what you're going to receive is you're going to identify your power character, right? Like for me, my name is Carla Elizabeth Sampson. That's the name that I was born with. But Avatara is my power character, right? And she has an essence, she has a vibe, she has a vibrational frequency, she has a color, she has a logo, she has fonts, she has, you know, an entire world. Like I've designed an entire world around this character called Avatara, and an entire mission and an entire message. So today we're going to find your power character behind your artistry. And that's going to come with the archetypes. We're going to go into archetypes here today. We're going to build a cohesive brand identity. Hopefully we've got enough time and it's going to feel like you. We're going to create consistency and confidence so your audience instantly recognizes and connects with your vibe. And then next week, my beautiful partner in Influex, which is our company, which we design world-class brands and websites, Forward. You're going to learn from him how to clarify your message to align with the aesthetic we're going to find today. So your music, your visuals, and your presence gets amplified. All right. That's me. I'm Avatara. I've already kind of described who I am, so I don't really necessarily need to say much more. I'm a music producer, I'm a DJ, I'm a brand director, I'm a multidimensional creatrix. I have an online course called Signature Soul Brand. I do so many things, you guys, and I just love art and beauty, and I love creating magic on this planet. So let's go into the next slides here. All right. So this power character, I like to call it your iconic identity. Now, the history behind a brand, I'm not going to get into it. I can send over these slides to Resonance so you guys can go through this history. It's just, let's just scan through this real quick. Basically, your power character today, we're going to find it through archetypes. How many of you guys, just drop a yes into the chat, how many of you guys know what the word archetype means? Does anyone not familiar with the word archetype? Basically, long story short, it's a character, and an archetype in particular is known by the collective consciousness. So everybody in the whole entire world has an understanding of these characters that play these different roles in our lives. So we're going to get into archetypes today, and they were basically found out by Carl Jung in 1919, and translated into Joseph Campbell's work, onwards and onwards. We won't get into it. I'll send over these slides because you guys can read through these. So there's 12 different brand archetypes. And basically what this woman, Margaret Mark, found is that in these 12 different brand archetypes are kind of encoded in the collective consciousness, and we can use them in our marketing and in our branding to be able to basically click somebody in. So each of these archetypes have different desires, they have different needs, they have different wants, they have different fears. And so us as a consciousness, a collective consciousness, we can understand these archetypes so we can use them in marketing, basically to speak directly to someone's heart so easily and so quickly. It is a code and it is a hack. And so let's get into your brand genius, your power character through exploring these different archetypes. So as I go through these 12 different archetypes, my friends, I'm going to invite you guys just to get out your journals. And if there's some that really resonate with you, write them down. If there's certain words that resonate with you, write those down. If there's certain colors that resonate with you from these brand archetypes, write them down. And at the end of this, we're going to kind of bring it all together to find your unique power character, your unique archetype, just like my unique archetype is Avatara. Yes. So here, the first 3 archetypes, they each have this yearning for paradise. We have the innocent, the explorer, and the sage archetype. And now the innocent archetype, this is all about finding your little slice of paradise. Let's go back here. Here we go. So I've got this Pinterest board here, and I'm just going to scan through. You're going to kind of see these different beautiful, easeful feelings. And I just want you guys to right now write into the chat, what do you feel when you start to look through the different images in the innocent brand archetype? What do you feel? Even before I tell you about the innocent brand archetype, like what do you feel? What comes alive for you as you're looking through this? Yes, a Dove commercial, yeah. Tranquil, yep, for sure. Soft, purity, ease, heavenly, right? So we can start to see like that if you were to start to present yourself as an artist as an innocent archetype, you would come in these very soft colors, right? You would come with these very crisp, clean, organic kind of colors. High Vibe Records definitely has a bit of the innocent archetype in them because it's all about organic. It's all about cleanliness, like clean, high vibrational, right? So you can start to see that these different messages come through just from seeing imagery and pictures. And this is what you can start to do with your Instagram, with your TikTok, with your social media, with your website, is start to see and feel, how do I start to create a feeling through my archetype? So let's head on back here. All right. Oops, hold on one sec. Present. Right? So the core desire of the innocent is to find that experience paradise. And it's all about, this desire for happiness, this reminding people of a simpler life exists. So starting to feel into the language of the innocent is simple and straightforward, optimistic, cheerful, joyful. So it's not just that we're creating your colors and your aesthetic through your branding and your power character, we're also starting to create language, right? So as you're typing out your messaging through social media, getting your captions ready, right? It's like, how can I bring through the languaging that's going to support the feeling that I want my people and my audience to feel, right? So here's less is more, the innocent. And some examples of that innocent brand archetype is Coca-Cola, Volkswagen, Dove, Chicken Soup for the Soul, Disney movies, right? All right, let's go on. Now this is the Explorer brand archetype. So right away you see all of these photos. What do you start to feel when you start to feel into the Explorer brand archetype? And does it resonate with you? Do you have any resonance with this particular brand archetype? So type it into the chat, guys. How do you feel when you start to feel into the Explorer brand? Now, the Explorer brand is all about finding freedom. They want to go out and they want to explore the entirety of the world. They want to, not just outwards in the world, they want to explore their inner consciousness, right? They want to go and find adventure, right? Yes, independence, totally. The unknown, the great unknown, the abstract. Yes, thrill, majesty, heart racing, alive. I love all of this, right? So start to feel into, right? It's like going for your dreams, like reaching for the stars. This is the Explorer brand archetype. And you can see that you can start to craft, if you have a resonance with the Explorer brand archetype, you can start to craft your mission and your message based on that based on that Explorer brand archetype. Let's get back in, right? So the core desire is freedom to find out who you are through exploring the world. Driven to discover, authentic, curious, independent, a desire to live an inspiring and fulfilling life. So right? So if you wanted to incorporate the explorer brand archetype into your languaging, it would be like, how do I create an aesthetic, a mood, an experience where people feel like they're living a fulfilling and inspiring life, right? Language, open-mindedness, resourcefulness, expansive, idealistic. And some examples of this Explorer brand archetype is Jeep, Levi jeans, NASA, North Face, Subaru. So you guys see how now, as an artist, does it make sense that you also become a brand? This is the day and age that we're living in, right? Is that we're not just seeing like Coca-Cola as a brand, like Avatara is a brand, Ruby Chase is a brand, Sugar Sloan is a brand, DM Trippy is a brand, right? We've got all of these brands that are starting to come alive through our artistry. All right, next up, my friends, the sage. Let's put it into the chat. First glance at these photos. What do you feel when you feel into the sage brand archetype? There's a lot of books, a lot of interesting looking experiences. Let's see here. There we go. The sage brand archetype. I'm gonna go through. So this is a little bit of a darker vibe, right? Got a little bit more of, now, color psychology, darker colors often have a feeling of more groundedness, right? A feeling of a little bit more professionality. So when I'm doing branding for, major celebrities and influencers, I'm starting to feel into like, do we want to feel grounded or do we want to feel lifted? If we want to feel lifted, we bring a lot of light and brightness. If we want to feel grounded, we bring a lot of dark, rooted earth colors, right? So starting to feel into that. Let's see here. What do we feel? Knowledge, studious, lifelong, learning. Yeah, totally. Right? So how would if you felt resonant with the sage brand archetype, how would you start to incorporate some of these aesthetics into your brand and into your power character? All right, onwards we go. Let me know if I'm going too fast, and if anyone has any questions, you're always welcome to unmute yourself and ask questions as well. Right? So the sage is the teacher, she's the expert, the thinker. She's in pursuit of the discovery of truth. And so how would you do that even in your music as you are building on Ableton or wherever your dot is? Like if you're trying to invoke and bring people into truth, what are the lyrics that help people to define that, right? So it's about even curating your music to help to create this particular theme and feeling. And the sage revolves around knowledge and truth. Some language is factual, it's decisive, right? So if you're writing your rap lyrics, you're like, how can I be factual? How can I be decisive? How can I have authority in my rap? Like, how can that come through? When I think about Zen Tempest, for example, I feel like Zen Tempest has got a bit of some sage archetype in him. He's definitely like a master teacher, right? So we start to think about how these brands are starting to show up as our power characters. And some examples is TED Talks, right? Socrates is a sage, Buddha, Einstein, right? These are all sages. So if you were to be one of these power characters in your brand and your artistry, how do you show up as the Einstein on the stage, right? Kind of fun to think about. All right, my friends. So the next 3 brand archetypes, they're here to leave an impact. So feel into that for your heart. Are you here to leave an impact on the planet? So the first one is called the hero brand archetype. And the hero brand archetype, let's go ahead and take a quick little look-ski at this photo shoot here. And go ahead and type into the chat. What does it make you feel? That hero brand archetype. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Hero brand. I'm going to start to go through here. Strong, competitive, mighty, strength, fight. Love it. Winning, strength, powerful. Totally. Right? You see the lion, you've got courage, masculine. Yeah, it's very, so some of these, you can of course tell that some of these archetypes are very feminine, some of these archetypes are very masculine, very, very good observation, right? Bold, yeah. And you can start to see like some of these, like, you only live once, be a gold digger, right? Like, let's go. So Nike is a really great example of this brand archetype. It's like, let's go. And so if you have a resonance with this, like, how can you give this message to the world? And how would you show up on stage to deliver yourself as a hero, right? Like, strong muscles, power, like, let's go. So it's all about, incorporating different aspects. Now, something I want to mention, just because we're almost about halfway through this, is that in this day, like back in the day, they used to say in marketing to only use one brand archetype and go really strong and really hard into one brand archetype, because that was going to help your messaging. It was going to deliver a very powerful, very potent, very one-pointed forward, straight message to the world. I believe, and because I've been in this industry for, over a decade now, what my observation is that we are multidimensional creatures. We've transformed from these like one-pointed, this is me, this is my one brand archetype, this is my one power character, into a more multidimensional, multidisciplinary style of personality. And so what I'm going to invite you guys to do is you don't just have to pick one brand archetype. I'm going to invite you to pick and choose little pieces, maybe from 1, 2, 3. You don't have to choose. You can kind of take a little bit of all of them, because that's going to become your very beautiful, beautiful, multidisciplinary, multidimensional power character that is unique to you. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Right, so the hero is the warrior, the champion, the victor, overcoming great odds in service to successfully completing extraordinary acts of strength, courage, and goodness. And so if you have some hero brand archetype in you, I would very highly recommend that you start bringing your story of how you've overcome obstacles into your music. That would be really powerful as a hero brand archetype. That would be really powerful to give your story of overcoming the obstacles that you have overcome in your life. Some language, right? It's motivational, it's self-confident, it's self-disciplined, it's direct, it's energetic. Can you guys think of one artist that you look up to that might be a hero brand archetype, that might have a little hero in them, right? Just put it in the chat if you can think of somebody that comes to mind. I want to find this chat box here. Tyler, the creator. Cool. This is bringing so much clarity, because Queen talked about the archetypes briefly, but going into each one is so helpful. Yeah, well, that's my dig. I like to go deep, deep. I'm a deep, deep kind of girl. So I'm loving this. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So hero is like Nike, American Red Cross, AmeriCorps, FedEx, Michael Jordan, right? Oh, Tupac for sure would be a hero brand. I can feel that so deeply. Absolutely. Jack Harlow for sure. Yeah, so starting to think about like who are the archetypes that are already playing this, right? All right, my friends, let's get into the Maverick. The Maverick is the rebel, right? So what do you guys feel? Type it in the chat when you're starting to feel into this Maverick archetype. What do you guys feel when you're thinking and feeling into this rebellious character? And yeah, let me know. Do you resonate with this rebel kind of Maverick character? Here we go on a little journey. F the man, Bob Marley, right? Yes. This is the same as the Outlaw. Exactly. I kind of renamed some of them just because I felt like it. So yeah, this is the same as the Outlaw. So here I'm going to keep on going. Rage Against the Machine for show. Would we say Eminem? Probably. Yeah, for show. Public Enemy. Right? Even Linkin Park, probably. Sugar has a tad of this for sure. Okay, this could be fun actually, you guys. As we keep going, maybe start to point out if you start to see some archetypes in some of your friends and homies in this chat, let them know. Let them know. Right? We want to these is really good to have these reflections, and maybe we could even go into a little breakout room for a quick second if we got time at the very end to kind of give a quick reflection. All right. Let's go back. Going back. Okay, right? So the rebel, the revolutionary, the outlaw, be revolutionary, right? It's a radical agent of change. Like who here, raise your hand, is here to make radical change, right? Like, let me just speak into this real quick. Like, I bet you every single person is going to put their hand up, because all of us have every single one of these 12 brand archetypes inside of us. It's not like we're void of any of them. We all have a bit of each of them in us, but we get to it's like Ruby gave me a really amazing like a prayer in my heart. She said, what do you have at the center of your altar, right? She asked me like, what do you put at the center of your altar? So this can be the same for us doing our branding and our brand archetypes and our power characters. It's like, which power character, which of these archetypes is at the center? And then which ones maybe stand on the wings, right? So we can start to feel into it like that too. The maverick is the key to social change and acceptance, right? Bob Marley is probably a maverick. It's unapologetic, revolutionary, bold, candid, raw, truth teller. Rules are meant to be broken. That's right. And then examples, of course, Harley Davidson, MTV, PayPal, Robinhood, Zorro. All right, next up, my friends, we have the magician. Ruby Chase is a magician brand archetype. She's got so much magician in her. She's got a few others, but that magician was definitely a power one for her. So tell me in the chat, guys, what do you feel? How do you feel when you see and experience this magician? Magical. Parengi for sure. Oh my gosh, I just saw Parengi at Unison and it was a full send. Blew my socks off. The best kind of way. All right, let's find it. Magician. Here we go. Here she is. All right, I'm coming through. Chat. No, socks and you're right. And there was sand. If anyone's been to Unison, there's sand. So it's just not, does not make sense having socks with Parengi. No socks shall survive. Let's keep going, guys. Type into the chat. What do you feel? Mystical, magical, dreamy, alchemy, transformation, divine, ritualistic. So, right. So, and sparkles too, right? Like so many beautiful sparklies. Like, how could you start to bring sparkles into your branding, into your color palette, right? Delicate, ethereal, sweet, rainbow pastel, totally. Absolutely. Oh, look, we got the resonance blue butterflies right there on the right-hand side. All right, the art of deception. Ooh, I love that. The illusion, yes. All right, back on it. Back on it. All right, here we go. Right, so they're the inventor, the transformer, the visionary, right? It's all about sparking excitement. It's all about vision. These people are known to be dynamic, influential, charismatic, clever, driven to understand the fundamental laws of the universe in order to make dreams into reality. So, right, your songs, your music, like if you were a magician archetype and had that at the front of your altar, right, it's like, how do you bring that in, this idea of like, how do we craft dreams into reality? Language is inspiring, fluid, moving, polished, expansive, articulate, charismatic. And the magician examples, Harry Potter, Yoda, Mary Poppins, Field of Dreams of the movie, cruise lines, chic hotels, and spas. Feels like this is such a vibe. This is a vibe for me for sure too. All right, my friends, so the next three archetypes we're about to bounce into, this is connection to others. That's their primary goal, is having connection to others. We have the citizen, the lover, and the entertainer. Many of us are going to have entertainer brand in us. All right, let's dive in. The citizen, go ahead in the chat, guys. Let's see it. Or let's see it. How do you feel when you're seeing that citizen brand archetype? I'm going to go ahead and find the Pinterest board. Bitching. Wholesome community, hope, right? Like I feel into like the Avengers, like the American dream kind of vibe. You know, it's not Avengers in the way of like hero, but Avengers in like, it's like Captain America, right? It's like this is like the guy you'd go to, this is like the person next door. It's the next door person that you would go have a beer with. It's your neighbor. You're driving on the back of a pickup truck. You're having a good time. It is wholesome. You're going camping out in the forest, in the woods. You're gonna build a fire. You're gonna make s'mores, right? Country music, boy next door, totally, right? So there's some heartiness to it. It's like family vibration. Like bring the fam together, right? If I was this, I'd be making my own butter. Up on stage, you're like you're churning butter. That's part of your brand. I love that for you, Sophia. Let's go. Apple pie. All righty. Yay. So their core desire is connection with others. Their goal is to belong, right? The citizen archetype is one that resonates with many because it's very much about family. It's about being a part of something, these ideals. And it's, you know, if you're not from the United States, it's still, it doesn't matter. It's not like necessarily based on the American dream, but it's based on this like hardiness of family coming together around the hearth, right? And becoming irresistibly likable. Language is friendly, honest, humble, practical, personable, easy to understand. And we got, you know, cowboys, Friends. Remember that show, Friends, the 70s show? All right, let's go in. Next one, the lover. Let's see it in the chat, guys. How does the lover immediately make you feel? Makes me feel pretty saucy right away. I'm not gonna lie. Sugar, shalom for sure. Parisian. All right, let's go here. Lover, brand, archetype. Here we go. I love this one. This one makes me feel yummy in all the right places. So Alyssa says, sensual, yes, romantic, soft, elegant, luxurious, luxurious. I'm the one for sure. So yeah, Alyssa, yes, definitely. Yes. So what artists do we look up to or love? Or maybe what artists in this chat room and in this resonance container maybe have some lover in them? Type it on into the chat, guys. Let's gift each other some reflection as well. All right. Taylor Swift, for sure. Yeah, so good. All right, so the lover's core desire is to attain intimacy and experience sensual desire. And they're all about creating meaningful relationships. So it's not just about like sexual lovers, right? It's not just about sensuality. It's about creating meaningful relationships. You'll see this a lot in like, you know, it's all about like represents pleasure, right? It's like that pleasure, that desire. And so how can your music, if you have lover brand in you, like how can you bring more of that yumminess, like that pleasure center? I don't know if you guys remember Elle Eminence, Hannah Marie from last one, but she was like a full lover brand, right? Or from last resonance. So language is affectionate, warm, loving, passionate, relationship driven, personal. And examples are cosmetics, jewelry, fashion, travel, Chanel, Hallmark. All right, next up, my friends, we got the entertainer brand. This one is silly, it's funny. You guys probably, if you've heard about the 12 brand archetypes, also known as the jester brand archetype. This one is really all about, you know, being the star on the stage, but it's also about comedy. And, you know, how many of you guys know Brent Pella, right? Like Brent Pella is the representation of the entertainer brand. Buddy of mine. Adam Sandler, for sure. All right, let's look. Let's get this up. There we go, the entertainer. Now you can see it. I like the entertainer brand. It's so colorful, right? It has so much color in it. It's got this beautiful, big brightness. It's got this like very positive energy. A lot of like super bright colors, right? Juicy says, me, yes. Yes. Nice. Right? So how would you feel if you went onto someone's Instagram and it looked like this, right? It was like a pop, pop, pop. It's like bright, shining star. It's really all about not just the colors, but also the messaging. Like you can have a little hilarity, laughter, right? You want to make people laugh. You want to make people like have a giggle. Get down on the dance floor. Right? Okay. So their core desire is to live in the moment in full enjoyment, right? It's to bring laughter, fun, and joy to the world. It's all about making people laugh. It's witty, it's fun, it's rule breaking. You know, the marketing of these brands may be unconventional. It can be silly, it can be over the top. It makes people laugh. The language is enthusiastic, expressive, funny, self-depreciating, sometimes, right? Because sometimes when we like make fun of ourselves, it can actually be a real kick. It's like oh, that person doesn't take themselves so seriously, and it actually lets you a little bit more into the brand, a little bit more into the human. Silly, witty. And so examples of this is, the milk mustaches of milk, right? It's like has anyone seen those Old Spice commercials? They're very silly, very funny. Geico has funny commercials. So anyway, you guys get that. All right. So before we go into the provide structure and the next three, the final three, do we want to take a little bathroom break? Or are we doing good, Ruby? We feel good? We're good. Okay, great. We're going to provide structure. So these three next brand archetypes are the caregiver, the royal, and the creator. Let's go into that let's go into that caregiver. So providing structure to the world is what the real core desire for these next three brand archetypes is all about. All right, my friends in the chat, the nurturer. How do we feel about this nurturer when we see this, right? We got Mother Teresa up here. Got hand holding. I'm going to go find that Pinterest board. Almost. There it is. Care, authenticity, deeper meaning, caring, maternal. Yep. Trusting. Beautiful. So we work in Influx, we work with quite a few medical professionals. We work with a lot of biohacking medical professionals. And a lot of the time we bring in the nurturer brand, and this is also known as the caregiver as well. And that's because, right, we're here to give care, to be caring for those others. And keep going here. Compassion, encouraged. All right, the core desire is to protect people from harm. The goal is to help others. And this brand is blessed with an innate desire to serve and make sure others are taken care of. So feel into that for yourself, right? Like if you were to be up on stage, giving your DJing or making music, like how would you bring more care into the space, right? Showing compassion. The caregiver derives meaning from helping others. This brand archetype is moved by compassion and generosity and strives to make people feel nurtured and secure. So, I've been to, Ruby's shows before, not that caregiver is one of her primary brand archetypes, but the way that she has these priestesses walk around the stage or walk around the crowd and, give a little Palo Santo or sage or a little rose. It's like it's like the crowd, the audience is feeling so cared for in that moment, right? So that's a way that we can start to incorporate this, not just into our messaging, but into our actions, into our show. The nurturer, the language is considerate, loving, kind, thoughtful, attentive, helpful. So for those of you who serve cacao, right? Like if you have cacao at the beginning of your experience, right? Like how can you bring even more nurturing into that experience with the cacao? Examples of this is Salvation Army, Mother Teresa, Sesame Street, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Makes me hungry. All right, let's get into our next, the royal brand archetype. Love this one. Tell me, you guys, in the chat when you see this, first thoughts, what comes to life as I pull up the Pinterest board? Expansive, luxury, elegance, yes. Right, so luxurious was very much part of the lover brand archetype as well, but now we're starting to see it come through in the royal brand archetype, but it's a totally different frequency of luxuriousness, right? So see how these are darker colors? Remember the lover brand archetype was lighter. It feels a little more soft and expansive up here, while the royal brand archetype has a little bit more dark in it, so it feels a little more grounded, a little bit more around leadership, like command, authority, right? Daddy vibes, let's go. Power, yes. right? So we're seeing all this gold. I'm a sucker for gold. If you guys know me, I throw gold into every brand that I design. I've tried to throw some gold in there. I cannot help myself. But it's because it's because it like gives this amplification of abundance, right? And we want to have these abundant feelings in our branding. And so Kanye, totally, totally. Beautiful. All right, back on me. Right? So the royal, it's like the core desire is control, but I want to kind of amplify and take it out of like control being a negative thing. It's like control being organized. It's about leadership. It's about commanding, commander of the ship, right? The goal is to create a prosperous and successful family, company, community. Yeah, the royal brand strive to be a beacon of leadership and bring order, security, and structure where chaos once reigned, right? So it's about like being the commander of the ship. The ruler brands are clearly evident in industries such as security, technology, finance, and government, but I would also like to invite you guys, like some of you like to wear your crowns on stage, right? I see all these girlies with these beautiful crowns, like it's like stepping into your queendom. You know, welcome to the queendom. The royal brand archetype. So language, refined, articulated, sophisticated, formal, leadership, experienced. And power. It's all about power, like inner power, right? Unfortunately, the royal example is the IRS, the White House, Microsoft, IBM, American Express, Cadillac. But how can you, create your own royalty? Like, what does your stage look like as this royal brand archetype? All right, my friends, last but not least, one of my very favorites, the creator brand archetype. Many of us are going to have this one in us as well. Go ahead in the chat, last but not least, type it in. How do you feel when you see this creator brand archetype? Futuristic, innovative, imaginative. Imagination, futuristic, unknown, out of the box thinker, totally. Innovative, future oriented, vibrant, alive. Love it. Right? And just check the colors, right? It's a lot of gradients, interesting gradients start to come through. And what is a gradient? Some of you guys might ask. It's like a color hue that moves into another color hue that moves into another color hue to make a really cool, beautiful, rainbowy looking gradient. Oops. Look at you, go back. There we go. Psychedelic for sure. It's like futuristic, innovation, right? These are the visionaries. Shoo. Here we go. The core desire is to create something of enduring value. The goal is to give form to a vision. Creators are innovators that bring ideas to life and build something unique from nothing. They face the unpredictable in order to craft groundbreaking projects, right? So the creator archetype is a natural fit for many marketing, design, technology brands, but for you guys, right? It's like how do you bring it's like the psychedelics, like the sacred geometry, the visionary art. Like if you were to bring that into your branding. The language is unique, descriptive, creative, visual, metaphor rich, visionary. So if you can imagine it, it can be done. You are the visionary. And examples are Crayola, Martha Stewart, Williams Sonoma, Kinko's, Adobe, and Pinterest. All right, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. We're going to stop this share. All right, I know that was a lot of information. Can we see the overview of all the archetypes together? Sure, absolutely. Let's dig back in here. I don't have like a slide of like every single one of the archetypes. I don't think so, but let me just double check here. We can kind of like go through, I can go through each of them kind of like this. Does this seem good? Cool. So I'm going to do a little presentation here. So here's that innocent brand archetype. Remember the innocent brand archetype? They are on the pursuit of paradise. They're looking for their little slice of paradise. It's all about simplicity. It's all about just easefulness, organic. It feels soft, gentle. We have the explorer brand archetype. They are on their pursuit of freedom, both freedom outside of themselves to go explore the world, but also freedom on the inside of themselves. They want to know everything and everything about how do they create a life of freedom for themselves. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Oh, we went way past. All right, here we go. The sage. The sage is on the pursuit of knowledge. They want to know everything about everything in terms of getting to the details, right? This is like the Sherlock Holmes. They're going to go with their, they're going to go out and just try to find out get to the bottom of it, right? They're here to be the wise teacher, the sage. Then we have the hero brand, right? The hero is the warrior, the champion. They are here to prove their worth through difficult action. They're the ones that are here to, take a stand for those who don't have a voice on the planet. They're here to, to be the champion for others. And now we have the maverick. So who is the Sherlock Holmes of bass music? I must know. May they emerge from... Absolutely. Oh my gosh. We must find the Sherlock Holmes of bass music for sure. So the maverick, right? They're the rebellious ones. They're the ones that'll stick to the man. Revolution, right? So put the fist up in the air. Power to the people. And then we have the magician. And the magician is all about bringing dreams to life. They're the magical ones. They're the magi, the mystical ones. They have a lot of inner magnetism. They're connected to source energy. We have the citizen brand archetype, and the citizen is all about connection with family, building family, bringing together close friends, circling around a campfire, right? It's like this beautiful inner heart feeling of connection, community. And it's not dressed up. It's very authentic, very real. I know. Isn't this fun? We get to start to see the oh, hold on a second. Pearly. The dogs are going. Hope you guys can't hear them. Yeah, you're gonna start to see the world in this context, and it's gonna start transforming your life. You're gonna get to tell your friends who they are. Can you guys hear my dog Pearl barking in the background? Okay, we're good. All right, cool. All right. Oh, went right past that one. The lover brand archetype, right? The lover is all about its connection with others, but it's different from the citizen, right? The connection with others is all about its sensuality, its pleasure, its playfulness, sweetness, its yumminess. It's a little hedonistic, right? All right, we got the entertainer. The entertainer's here to make people laugh. They're here to create fun and joy. They're just here to be in the present moment, be in flow. The nurturer, right? The nurturer is about caregiving. It's about giving love, not just to others, but to themselves as well. And then we have the royal brand archetype. And the royal is about leadership, conviction, authority, masterful. Amplification is like, it is like high tier, right? And last but not least, we have the creator brand archetype, and the creator is the visionary. They are the future thinkers, feelers, developers. They are the artist creators. All right, my friends. So with that being said, I'm going to take just one moment here. I'm going to stop the share. Does anybody, let's go like for 5, like maybe take 1 or 2 if anyone has any particular questions. And in the meantime, while people are thinking of questions, what I would love for you guys to do is type into the chat and tell me what are the top 3 of those brand archetypes that you resonate with. Just let me know in the chat. And if anyone has any questions, you're welcome to raise your hand or just take yourself off mute. And if there's no questions, all good too. All right, DM Trippy, citizen, sage, creator. Patty says magician, explorer, creator. Yes. Sophia, explorer, innocent, magician. Melissa, yes. The lover, the innocent, the royal. The magician for, yes. Okay, wow, it's going so fast now. It's going so fast. Harmony says magician, creator, sage. Yes, I love this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to read them because they're going so fast, but I love this for all of you guys. And yeah, how does this feel, right? Like, how does this start to resonate with you? And how, what I'd like to do in just probably a moment is just have a little bit of journaling. And I'm going to give some prompts in our journaling. We're going to start to really, define how do these brand archetypes start to become our unique power character? Like, what pieces of them do we want to be bringing in? Heck yeah. Feels good to own these and allow myself to acknowledge how they come through and how to play with and express them. I love this for us. Yes, beautiful. All right, my friends. So let's go. Okay, let me just check in with time. Do we want to do about, Ruby, do we want to do like the meditation and journaling before bathroom break, or do we want to do it after bathroom break?
Anybody weigh in? You guys, if you need before bathroom break before, says Justin. Any other bathroom break before? Do we need a little pause moment? Okay, cool. People want a bathroom break. I'm gonna play your new song.
So this track that Ruby's about to play, it's my prayer. It's called Rise. The vocalist is Marnie May. I produced the song, and then Hyperlight gave us a little bit of a bass drop lovin' in the center there. So it is the prayer is Om Mani Padme Hum, which means the jewel in the lotus. May all of us shine as the jewels that we are, and it's inviting us to rise as one Earth, global human family, that we can really have it all.
Sister, rise, stand tall. Fly, sister, fly. You can have it all. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Rise, brother, rise. Stand tall. Fly, brothers, fly. Oh, you can have it all. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Rise, mother, rise. Stand tall. Fly, mother, fly. Oh, you can have it all. Rise, mother, rise. Stand So let's rise, family, rise. Let's stand tall. Let's fly, family, fly. Yes, well, we can have it all. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum.
What?
Yeah. Thank you for listening. So, who was singing? That's my girlfriend, Marnie May. Her and I spent 2.5 weeks together last month in Tulum and recorded a bunch of songs together. I produced them and she vocalized on them. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. That's going to be a super send We're pitching it to a couple of labels right now, but it'll come out next month. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, wow, the feedback is really nice. Thank you guys. I feel super blessed. Yeah, so before we dive in, I'm gonna give just a tiny little bit of a story here, guys. Yeah, so I was meant to do a DJ set at Abraxas. Some of you guys may know Abraxas, which is on Playa, Burning Man. I was meant to do a DJ set at 7:30 in the morning, sunrise set the night after the man burns. But I went to Abraxas the night of the man burn, and I got there and nobody was on the decks. Like the man was literally about to blow up and burn, and nobody was on the decks. And I'm running around Abraxas and I'm like, who's supposed to be DJing? They're playing some really, really weird music. I'm like, who's supposed to be DJing? And the sound guy comes up to me and he's like, the DJ just didn't show up. We don't have anybody on the decks. I'm like, do you want me to jump on the decks? They're like, yeah. And so I got to DJ like the moment the man freaking blew up at Burning Man on this golden dragon called Abraxas. It was like a God moment. And I got to play all my favorite tracks. I got to play a dope bass set. Like it was such a throwdown. And then I did end up going, that was like a full send. And then that morning, 7:30 in the morning, I got to play the sunrise, a quick sunrise set, and I got to play that song as the sun was rising on Abraxas over Playa. It was a very, very beautiful moment for me. So anyway, follow your dreams and find your power character, become your brand, and literally life falls into place in those magical ways you can't even begin to freaking describe. Blessed. All right, my friends. So what I would like to do is I'd like to take us into a little bit of a meditation. Ruby, maybe you could find like something, some kind of like just soft, gentle, kind of like ethereal meditation music. I'm just going to take us into just a little bit of an astral projection journey into our brand world. Because beyond you becoming this power character, there's also a world that you get to build around yourself. There's a story, there's a timeline, there's an energetic frequency. And I want to take you into your brand world here tonight so that you get to go explore your brand world. How does that sound, guys? All right. Yeah, Brax is one of the most notorious art cars in the Burning Man. It did feel super huge. Thank you. Thank you for that acknowledgement. It did feel super huge. All right, we got our music. I'm going to take myself off camera for just a moment here. All right, my friends, so in this present moment, right here, right now, I'll invite you, if it feels good and comfortable and safe for you, to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, it sends a signal into the internal nervous system that right here, right now, you are free. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do but to simply just be here now. And we do this by bringing all of our attention and all of our awareness into the breath. That inhale. That beautiful soft exhale. Just watch this breath of yours, this inhale, the exhale, softening, grounding. I'm going to invite you to imagine as if you are in this beautiful circle of darkness. There's nothing around you, there's nothing above you, there's nothing below you. You simply are floating in a circle void of darkness. off in the distance is one tiny, tiny, tiny little beam of light. Little star off in the distance. You decide to go travel towards that star, so go ahead and magnetize yourself, travel towards that tiny little beam of light off in the distance. Fly to that star. And as you get closer and closer, you notice it's not a star at all, it's the world, a planet, earthing with light. You get to fly yourself right down into that planet, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, feeling the gravitational pull until you finally land on your brand planet, on your solar star. This is your world. And this is the world that you get to create, that you get to birth, that you get to bring into existence. You are the designer of this world. So put your feet onto the ground and start looking around. What do you see? Just notice what you notice. You see, are there trees? Is there water? What's on your world? What are the colors of your world? What is the lighting like? Is it soft light? Is it bright light? How does the light show up in your world? How about the smells? What does it smell like in your world? What comes alive as you smell and walk around your world? And then what about the textures of your world? The feeling, the softness. Is there textures, sand? Is there leaves? What are the textures, the fabrics of your world? What do you feel around your world? Continue to walk around your world and just notice, what is the feeling of the world? How do you feel inside of your world? What does that feel like? Beyond that, as you're feeling into your world, just noticing anything else. Are there people? Are there animals? Are there other aliens? Are there critters? Are there creatures? What is around you in this world? Are there buildings? Are there structures? Notice what is alive and around in your brand world. Noticing what you notice. Is there anyone there in your world that has a message for you? Perhaps there's something there in your brand world that wants to come and present itself. Perhaps it's a tree or a crystal or an animal, dragon. Something in your world wants to come and present a message to you. Just invite it to come through here now. Beautiful being, beautiful object, message for you, and just receive this in your heart here now. What is it that you are going to carry back to this world in your brand world? And then take one more final gaze around, look around at this beautiful world that you have designed yourself in your own internal world. Knowing that you can come back here at any moment to bring the gifts back to this world. just notice what you notice. Last noticing. When you are ready, go ahead and take a big giant leap back into the stars, back into space, back into the darkness. As we float back into space, and we come back into the beautiful bodies of ours, back into this beautiful world of ours, back into this Earth, Mother Gaia planet, back home here. The gift of our brand world inside of us. And take 3 full, really good deep breaths in and out at your own pace. 3 really good, full deep breaths in and out. Your own pace. Before opening the eyes and returning back into the sleep. Welcome back. Take your time. And go ahead, my friends, and grab your journals, those journals next to you. We'll do a little writing session here, and I just want you to go ahead and drop on that paper your brand world. What did you see? What did you notice? The colors, the textures, the smells, the flavors. Were there animals? Were there buildings? Were there structures? What did you see in your brand world? And let me think. Let's take about 5 minutes, maybe a little more. About 5. Have an opportunity to go ahead and just journal down and write down anything and everything that you saw, felt, tasted, touched. Get those 5 senses activated as you write. We're thinking about another minute, 2 minutes. How are we feeling? We're good? All right, today. So I think we should, if Sugar Sloan can support with this, Ruby Chase, you can support with this. If we could get into some breakout rooms, is that possible?
Yeah, definitely.
So I would love for some reflection. So something I love to do with my students, I teach an online course called Signature Soul Brand, and something I love to do with my students is I ask them to reflect each other's genius. And so in this breakout room, what I would love for you guys to do is to go ahead and get on. I think we'll do about, gosh, time is one of those things that I'm not great at, but like maybe we'll have 3-minute share of kind of your brand, 5-minute share of your brand world, 5-minute share of your brand world.
You want just 2 people in a group?
2. That's what I'm thinking, because I would love to do a reflection, or maybe should we do 4?
It's going to be a lot longer. I think 2 is good.
I think 2 is great. So basically 5-minute share, you're going to share kind of what came through with your brand world. And then the other person has an opportunity to reflect your genius. So what we want to do is you want to reflect back what you see in them, the genius that you see in them, the like magic, the mystery. You can reflect back some words that you heard them say, but you really want to give them the full, like you want to adorn them with I'm going to reflect your genius. This is how I feel in your presence. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So it'll be like a 5-minute share, and then maybe a 2-minute reflecting of the genius, then a 5-minute share and 2-minute reflecting of the genius. Does that send us off pretty good?
Yeah. Is this your final thing?
This is pretty much the final thing. There's some homework at the very end that I want to share with everybody, but then we're good.
Yeah, that feels good. So repeat it one more time.
Okay. So you're going to share kind of what came through for you in your brand world, how you're going to kind of bring this into your stage, into your brand, into your presence, which archetypes really resonated for you. So you have this opportunity to kind of like everything that we've talked about, you kind of get to share like what are like the gems, the crystallization of what you got out of this and what you're going to start to work on going forward to develop your power character, your brand. Then the person who's listening gets to give a reflection. It's called reflecting your genius. And they say, okay, you're awesome. This is what I see in you. I think for 2 minutes, you get to give like a really, like a good nugget of like, what do you see in them? Like, how could you, maybe you even give them a little something else that you're like, I see this in you. And they're like, wow, that blows my mind. You're right. You're totally right about that. So we get to reflect each other's genius. Does that make sense?
Yee-hoo. That's so good. Okay, we are about assigned here. I just want to ask really quick. Sophia, are you, because it says your iPhone, are you present, just to make sure that I'm pairing everyone properly here?
Also, Ruby, can you put me and Stefan together, please?
Yep. Okay. Okay, almost there. This is a ninja activity. Okay, hang on. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, fam, we are ready. We all feel clear about the activity? And do you care who goes first? They can just decide.
They can decide. Are we gonna do like, are we gonna be able to message them, letting them know like the timing?
Yeah, so it's 5-minute share, or maybe we do like 3-minute share, 2-minute reflection.
Yeah.
So then that's 5 per each person. So that'll be 10 minutes total. Yeah. So in about 10 minutes, I'll maybe give you guys a little extra. So let's say for those of us in Pacific, it'll be 7:07 about. We'll drop back in here, and I'll send a little ping to all the rooms giving you like a minute notice. So enjoy, everyone. You. Okay. Should be going to your rooms now, everyone. Select yes, I accept my room.
Yahoo.
Okay. Yay. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Pause the recording. So special. We love Dima. Whole bunch. Thank you for joining us next week. This is going to be where we bring in our messaging, and we really, now we've talked about the visual and all the like aesthetics and what that looks like visually, and now we get to pair it with the words and the phrases and those memorable things that ring out both in our music, because right, a lot of us are lyricists, so our messaging ripples into our music, but it also is our captions in our Instagram, and it also is our website, and it also is our bio title, and all those words that come together to represent who we be in every single day of life. Because like what Avatar was sharing, like your online presence is, what did you say? It's like your business card, or it's like your billboard.
I like to say it's the walking, living, breathing business card for what you share and with the world.
Yeah, and it's so special because like then we can be like home with our kids and going and doing things, but there's always this version of you out working, moving, and representing your whole mission in the world. So thank you again for this amazing call, and I'm so excited for next week. Same time, same place, and let's share in the resonance portal. In between now and then, let's share our Pinterest boards. Let's share inspiration. If you're like feeling stuck, make a post about it. Be like, hey, you guys, like, what archetypes do you see in me? Here's my Pinterest board. Like, this is what I'm attracted to. What do you think resonates? Or share a song or some way that we can support each other and be mirrors, because that is a really helpful piece to kind of like sometimes. The other thing that Avatar says that I love so much, and I've shared so many times, is you can't always read the ingredients from inside the jar.
That's right.
We are like ourselves, and sometimes it's hard to see that. So utilize your mirrors, and ask your partners, ask your best friends, ask your collaborative mirrors and soulmates, like, hey, what do you see me as? What do you feel I am? If we don't know off the bat, like allowing that mirroring for the people that really, really know us, that might be supportive and give a little inspo. Yay. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much. Catch you next week, and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night. Let's jump off mute and say ciao.
Ciao. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Love you guys.